Well, Matthew's my apprentice. He needs experience in assessing and feeling for swelling. Yeah, I bet he does. Thank you, Darth Sidious. Alright, go on. Now, do you know when guys touch each other, right? We're not gentle. We don't caress each other. We don't give each other a massage. We beat the shit out of each other. Well, Matthew started touching me like a girl, like I was a newborn baby. I'm sorry if my hands are cold. I thought that's the least of my worries, mate, because my bladder is dangerously near my dick. For all you women out there, men's willies are sensory impaired. They can't see very well, they've only got one eye, they're stone deaf, and they have no sense of taste or smell. Thank God. However, to make up for this, they've developed a very acute sense of touch. They're kinesthetic masters, that's their main sense. Any slight vibration they can sense. That's what's worrying me. He doesn't know who this is, and he's got a mind of his own, as most men will attest to. Plus, remember, he can't see for shit. My dick's like that. Who's that? Who's there? Is that you? Is that you again? No, it's not me. Who is she? Is she pretty? Not she. He. Bloody he. Whatever. Is she fit? Is she got a fat arse? I'll come up and have a look, eh? No, you won't. Stay down, you prick. Bloody stay down, for Christ's sake. Look, it's a he, not she. Just stay down, for the love of God, please stay. I wouldn't believe this. I'm going to get a semi on it in front of Dr. Cock and his apprentice. This could be the icing on the cake, literally. Luckily, the doctor came to my rescue. That's enough, Matthew, that's enough. I thought, thank God for that. Right, would you mind getting off the examination table? Stand about a foot away from us and gently put your forehead on the padded cushion. Relax your back as much as possible. Next thing, he's got his finger right up me bum hole. No warning, straight up. Took me by surprise, winded me. Now I've got my finger up your anus. I know, I can feel it. Now I want you to grasp it. What do you mean grasp it? It's knuckle deep up my arsehole. No, grasp it using your pelvic floor musculature. Squeeze my finger. What do you think I've got up there? A fucking hand? Would you please watch your language in front of Matthew? No, I want you to squeeze it. I want you to grasp it with your pelvic floor. What the hell does that mean? Just try to stop yourself going to the toilet. What are you dancing around for like that? The reason why I was dancing around is it's one of the techniques that I use to stop myself going to the toilet. You know, to help me hang on if I need to have a wee. It was the first of 3 techniques that I use. First technique is dance. Dancing around distracts the bladder. Okay, don't ask me why, but it works. If I dance, I'm not very good at dancing, right? It doesn't matter if I'm good or not, but if I move around, it distracts it. You see, my bladder's like that. I'm gonna piss, I tell you. What's this all about? How come we're doing this? Why are we doing this for? Why is this? You see, it distracts it. But after a while, my bladder cottons on to what I'm up to. What's this for? I don't understand what this. How come why, hold on a minute. You're trying to distract me from pissing. I'm going to empty myself right now. When technique number 1 no longer works, I introduce technique number 2, which is squeeze my bollocks and pinch my knob end. I squeeze my bollocks and pinch my knob end as hard as I can because that gives me a little bit of extra time before I wet myself. That's why I've got elastic bands on down there, okay? Because that muffles the bladder. You see, my bladder talks through my willy. They're connected, just like my balls and my willy are connected. Okay, men's bladders and men's balls share their willy, a bit like how soccer teams and rock bands share a stadium. They both use it to put on a different kind of show. Now, whilst I'm dancing around, if I squeeze my bollocks and pinch my knob end, I do get some funny looks, but it's either that or piss myself on the train. Because if I was to stop dancing around and stop squeezing and pinching myself, straight away my bladder would be like that. Right, that's it! I'm going right now! So what I do is, right, I keep pinching and squeezing myself, and I introduce technique number 3, which is sit on a hard surface and cross my legs. I drop technique number 1 now to stop dancing around because he's figured that out, and instead I sit on a hard surface and cross my legs. Because for some strange reason, this calms my bladder down. It puts it into like a kind of trance. However, if I was to uncross my legs and get up from the hard surface, it would break the trance. And if I was to stop squeezing my bollocks and pinching my knob end, I'd be right back to square one. Right, that's it! I'm gonna empty myself right now! Where was I? Oh yes, Dr. Cock. What are you dancing around for like that? You told me to stop myself going to the toilet, right? This is my number 1 technique, dance, okay? To stop myself having a wee. No, number 2. Number 2. What are you doing now? Why are you squeezing your genitalia like that? It's to stop me peeing myself. It's my number 2 technique, alright? To stop myself having a wee. No, a number 2 poo. Poo number 2. Stop yourself having a poo. Believe it or not, the last thing on my mind right now is taking a dump with your arm stuck half with my arse. What, do you think I am, a bloody cow? Pretend. Pretend. What, pretend I'm a cow? Do you get off fisting animals or something, you sick prick? Would you mind not being so crude? No, pretend you need to have a number 2, a poo, and try to stop yourself going by using your anal wall musculature. Squeeze my finger. Why didn't you just say that in the first place?